continuing for, I don't know. I already recorded a part 1, so might as well continue recording the rest of the game. Yeah, that's it. Let's get this shit in order. A lot of shit on my desk. Alright. I might occasionally be talking about Tekken because it's Wednesday. Wednesday is Tekken Day. Yeah. Also, John McAfee died in his prison cell. So, that's some news. What the fuck? What do I have to do? Let's take tools. I guess I'm gonna ask him right now.
Yeah, what do you want to know? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing you don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? Ah, yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember. 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that. That's right.
Okay.
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
Good.
Alright. Look at me completing tasks. Armor. Clothes in the trash. Go talk to homeboy. Who in the hell put the muffins in the freezer? I did. Should I buy some Tenno t-shirts? Some good ass Tekken t-shirts? Nah, I don't wanna be. I'm not gonna be one of those guys who buys Tekken merchandise.
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my stuff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put
Ooh.
anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the
I
elusive
see.
CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen, jump out. They look at the container despondently. CSM is written on their backs.
Okay.
Thank you anyway.
Yes.
No, I wanted to go in here. Just stealing money everywhere I go.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the whirling. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely... Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Goransi Quebec. Please, it's not funny. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering.
Alright. So we
You
don't
see
speak that
a heavy
language.
steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's paint.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay. Galt.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love those. Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door. No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of... So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Alright. Alright, buddy. Gart. If that is your real name. That's Kuno. Kuno's not gonna fucking listen to me.
Hello again, sweetie. Whatever do you mean? Ah, yes. Probably roll with me by the fledge.
Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. Is it daytime? It's brighter.
This Postlavantore mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Did I hurt myself?
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the lip. Your toe has suffered damage.
Yeah.
Cool. You really...
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it. The lieutenant pats the box, ever so slightly. The mail collection box has no faith in your psyche.
I'm gonna talk to these people.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can...
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Heyo.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All
A man of the ball. Which shot put?
Merde! Bordel de merde!
Oh.
a whorehouse. It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23.
What the hell is your problem? You vandalized our game, son! We can't play pétanque with 5 bull! Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are as a goddamn bull. Good. Mistakes are forgiven. And men at least try to right their wrongs.
Yes. Why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't really, officer. Match an average woman against an average man in a dark alley and see who comes out on
This
top.
dude is fucking wild. All
Gender
these people are
equality is a
fucking
very
weird.
noble, very modern idea. But in real life, primal roles prevail. But I do not wish to discuss this matter further.
Alright. I mean, he's old. I guess I can respect that. I did not realize that this map was this big. A whole ass book about pate. Oh, I didn't even see this little kid.
Hello, sir. Step right in.
I am
Door
the
is
law.
open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside, minding the register. or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk to this kid.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks.
I don't care about these books.
A small mountain of colorful books.
She rich? She tell me about reality?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Fate. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get back there.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Maybe I will buy a book. With my
You see
$4.37.
a set of tattered curtains blocking.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Excuse me?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board. The maps look old and faded. The north coast of a verdant island is
Can
to
I
the
buy
east. Hudon. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was from when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated
The place does not look like a success.
They didn't get that far, for some reason.
Steal it.
The project never got going.
I'll buy
It's
it.
good to be informed of your surroundings.
The worn map features the patchwork. Your finger moves through the various streets, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you...
Yuji's name? I'm up in the woods. I'm down on my mind. I'm building a still to slow down the night. I'm up in the woods. Whoa, oh, Lord. This place is so fucking huge. I'm just gonna be bored. I'm like. Can I go into the water? No? You have to buy a new ball. Okay, where you go?
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inert. The metal feels cold and wet. This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says, why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such poverty? Your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible. A half-sunken sea fort. Its concrete almost reconquered by nature. It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
What if I... Oh. Let's go here first.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Alright. Conceptualization. We'll up that eventually, I guess. Ah. Now you're trying.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Logic error.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out. Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. Trying to sneak up on...
God, I should have beat the shit out of Kumo. Kuno? The kid. No? How do I get up there? Climb? No? Oh, probably from the top side. It's just very relaxing music. Joyce told me about reality.
Against the cabin top.
Good afternoon, officers. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Beaton, my maiden name. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to...
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
How interesting. I wish you
I
a
love
swift
Kim's
recovery.
voice actor.
In the meanwhile, you have my full
I
cooperation.
love most of the voice
and the
acting in
full
this game.
cooperation of the Wild Pines group. That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question. Better not tie the forestay to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You bitch.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced. And this is my
Uh-oh.
colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope.
How curious. Why is that, Detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
I don't
Oh
wanna.
dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't...
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more.
She's a
Oh.
professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Maybe. What was that again? Suggestion. I wanted to level that up anyway. Hey!
Just float a favor at her. Insinuates.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it.
You're in, but expect her.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal.
They're profiting from this trip.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps some... Or you can recover your badge. Though, if I may be blunt with you, it sounds...
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
What's up?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and you know, not. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands. No, if there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we're setting. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lead.
You're back. Good. What? It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol.
Ingredients for...
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place...
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also...
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Am I going to need bolt cutters?
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from... Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview... I'll be explicit.
I asked him if he had drugs and he said
I'll
no.
share company secrets with you. How do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid...
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men.
Alright.
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to jam. The two might,
Or not. Though, if you have evidence...
as eager as I am to share it, Lieutenant, once the job is done. Yes? Excellent. But it may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance. Of course.
I'm so tempted to ask for money. Look at this. I Good stuff.
A sturdy metal door guards the south. The door rattles against your knuckles. The door rattles again, but this time...
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside. Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be a...
Backyard door. With your whore, the backyard door. Wait, this is probably the backyard door she's talking about. God, he is ugly. I feel like I'm just opening up more tasks and not closing that many. Is that a bag? What do I do with this garbage?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the... An off-key melody starts playing after...
Kudos! Please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't...
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. You ring the doorbell. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. Just seeing the words Andro Orlando gets your hackles up. Its very existence is a threat to you. All you hear is static, but no one. You ring the doorbell, but you wait for a minute or two.
Nobody's here?
But all looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter. The door. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if...
Yes, hello. This is Tracy.
She sounds almost antique. As if...
My God. It's you.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you. It's a woman. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please.
Sounds like a ghost. Wind blows through your clothes and you feel detached from your surroundings. Inside the building, a cold
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care. ever since I came to live here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks,
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally again.
she sounds like she's about to cry. The cold is deep under your skin, as if you were talking to someone who's 100 years away. Somewhere inside the building, water is flooding the cell. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. Another seagull passes by.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad.
I don't want this bag anymore. And I don't. I guess I'm gonna go interrogate. Yeah. Homeboy.
Hello again, my man. What's on? Huh? Oh. No, I ain't the bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does. It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way. Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on this.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto that.
Ah, man. Me and narcotics go way back. Had some good times surfing the psychic waves of my own consciousness, but those days are behind me. There are other addictions in my life now. Why the inquiry, my man?
We have a credible lead, sir. Someone on this roundabout is waiting for a bulk shipment from the harbor to load it on their...
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Shit's bad enough anyway. This jam's got folks up in arms, and I'm afraid it's headed toward a conflagration. Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal underbelly of Revachol. I'm a guest here.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Alright. Oh, I have my gun. I was gonna say let me shoot him, but... She's tripping.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
I mean, should I try to fight him? Am I strong enough? Was it like 17%?
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself.
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Stop showing me your...
He had nothing to... Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts money...
Racists are generally not very good examples. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt. Correct.
I think we're gonna try.
Your race descent has only
42,
worsened
listen,
since
not
I
bad.
last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
We're gonna try it. Probably get hurt. Yeah.
How did this happen? Your little fit...
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Your fist cracks in his hand
Okay.
like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain.
The words to the song have changed. Say, good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook. Let's think of something else.
Alright. So don't beat him up. Or, I mean, listen. Some people have said how much they love Kim. I just feel like Kim is a bit of a judgy bitch. Bit condescending. Granted,
Nice
I'm a
aggression,
cop who should
Nate.
not be doing these
Don't
things.
let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Oh, you know, what if I had the thing in my hands? Would that have worked? Well, can't really know now. Can I sell my bottles?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything. A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
She looks up from under.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Reality? You mean...
She is like a student unexpectedly called upon by a teacher. Can she answer the classroom question?
I don't know. What about it? We're in Frit? As mankind?
What will her essay prompt be?
We're in Revachol? Like, on the Insulindian... You're welcome? I don't know. Look at...
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem...
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to think. Cool.
I hate teenagers.
Reality.
She is like...
I don't know. Cool.
Cool. She's about to get a crowbar to the counter for that. Yo. Alright, what do I need to do? Oh, I have a map now. Holy shit. This map is huge. Let's see if Kuno knows anything. I could get a drink of alcohol, and that would complete at least one task.
Fuck does Kuno care? Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno. Shoot that shit at Kuno, dumpster diver. Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed. Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's...
It's a trap, Kuno! Don't climb it, Kuno!
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno. Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Shitload, Pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
If I were to want to waste my time, which I...
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor. Kuno's fuckgimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
What the fuck is that sentence?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno...
Oh, come on.
Kuno threw that shit
He's
away.
just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates. Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretend.
Yes, you met him at the gates.
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
The popo phone. What the fuck?
You're testing Kuno's.
Get lost.
Yeah, the king. Yeah, whatever. Kuno does.
All right. Well. Okay. Got some leads. Honestly, though, Kuno needs to get punched in the fucking face.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago. Well, this might be the last snow we get. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see? That's right. And the canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you.
No, of course not. I don't understand what this is about. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Can't say a sentence without or kipped. He's always giving me trouble. Maybe you shouldn't be. I mean, you do your job.
You've been resting here for quite a while.
Yes.
I understand. The RCM isn't welcome here, and the locals want to keep an eye on it.
There's silence, the smallest of smiles.
That's okay, miss. Do what you have to do. I think we're done here. Let's go.
Okay. All right. What's it about to do? Let's ask the big dude.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on...
No, I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates.
I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
This isn't the guy. I'm just not realizing. Is he talking about this guy? I forgot his name.
Looking for something?
Oh man, that's goddamn. Thanks for that, but
he doesn't live in Martinez.
It's about biological determinism. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge, you know. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury you.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
I'm not the only one. Look, I've read books. The science of racial theory has all been proved. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that. Oh? Don't push your luck, Runt. Looking for something odd? Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything... You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the... They know they can't beat us in a fair fight. So they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage. Racial economic sabotage.
He eyes you wearily.
I don't know shit. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking around at night.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
Yeah, I knew that guy. He was an honest driver who loved his country. We were having a good debate about genetics at the Wheeling in Rags when some kip boys smashed. Since he left, I haven't had anyone to talk to. It's a fucking travesty is what it is.
This is getting a little LA noir. Who's the fucking dude I'm supposed to talk to? Jolly Mesk. That's not... What's his name, is it? It's not my big boy?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now? Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you figure something. Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate, or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right? I get it. Hush, hush about... Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity. First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically grovel. That's how I do it.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
The little boy had it good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official...
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more. So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cops in his pocket, and he's the king. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes. I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hit. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'll have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off you. It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
No problem.
I'm already tired. I'm gonna chill for now. Despite feeling like I didn't get much progress, but you know. Hey.